What is up, YouTube? This is the Sports Card Kids Dad. We are coming at you today with kind of a review of a pretty awesome product we picked up online from TOPPS. They sold this for a limited time. For those of you that don't know, it's TOPPS 220 second to none, BRYCE HARPER. He is the first player in history, that means of all time, to come up with his own brand, or sub-brand, I guess, his own card collection. And it's called 220 to none. So we're going to check it out. It's basically filled with players that he is, if you know anything about Madden, it's kind of like the all Madden team, except this is the all Harper team. It's just a little subset. It was $20-something, sold for a limited time. It's going to do nothing but go up in value. It's pretty sweet. My son already opened it up and checked everything out, so I'm going to do the review for it. He okayed me to do it. Here's a look at what it comes in. Pretty cool plastic box. To start off with, there's a card up here. Basically kind of just shows 220. 220 second to none. This is a title chosen by BRYCE HARPER for his very own TOPPS product. The only person to ever do it. Pretty sweet. He's about to be the highest paid player in baseball. And he's either going to be a Cub or a Yankee, it looks like. Those are probably the only two teams that are going to be able to afford him. More than likely, they're saying he's going to go to the Cubs, which I would say I would have to agree with that. I think he's a good fit for the Cubs. I don't think he's a good fit for the Yankees. This is a title chosen by BRYCE HARPER for his very own TOPPS product. The mantra he attacks every day with. The defining trait of each player handpicked by BRYCE for this trading card set. Cool. So the inside of this shows the cards that basically his all Harper team. He's got 2 starting pitchers, 2 relievers, full diamond, plus a DH. And in the background here we have our little Red Sox, 3 Red Sox 101s, just kind of as a backdrop. Kind of cool. We got Ronald Guzman 101 Inception, Pudge Rodriguez 101 Immaculate, and one of my son's favorite player, who is the Sports Card Kids' favorite Ranger players. We saw him hit batting practice with Josh Hamilton, who is his absolutely favorite player. And they hit absolute bombs at Houston when we went and watched them. It's 101 triple thread relic. Sweet. We're going to start this off and kind of show you what the card looks like. First starting pitcher in his list is Max Scherzer. I would have to agree. Max is a beast. His release angle, ball comes flying up on you, makes it look like you're throwing 110. I would have to totally agree. Dude's outstanding. Also on the back, BRYCE HARPER put a quote for each player. He's got a lot of hardware. That's all he has to say about Max Scherzer. The dude's a beast. I mean, straight up. He's a gamer. I really like the way the back of these cards look. I kind of wish they would have done something a little more with the front. But it's just a subset. It's just his own little creation. It's really awesome to even have this. The first time we looked at it, it was sold out. Then we happened to look again. Got our hands on it. Pretty stinking sweet. So first starting pitcher in his list is Max Scherzer. I already read you the quote. Next up, would also have to agree. Or sorry, there's 3 starters. Looks like maybe 3 starters and 2 relievers. Justin Verlander, once again, totally agree. The dude's a beast. Justin Verlander is like fine wine, gets better with age. Absolutely 100% agree. The dude's coming on strong at the end of his career. I would absolutely 100% have this guy in my starting lineup. Top 3, definitely. Definitely top 3 starting lineup. Next person he chose, Jacob deGrom. Once again, the dude's going to win a Cy Young this year with a 10-9 record. Has a sub-2 ERA. The dude's nasty, throws hard, super tall. Career ERA under 3. It's too bad he's on a bad team. Mets do have some promising future. They got a good farm system. They got good young players. He stuck through. Didn't go anywhere this year. Props to him. Jacob deGrom, definitely a good choice. For the first reliever, I'm going to say this is kind of... it's probably because he plays with him. The dude's pretty good. Anyways, Sean Doolittle. The dude's pretty good. His quote to him is game over. I mean, the dude has good stuff too. He's a lefty. Don't know that I would have him in my top 2 relievers. I can think of right off the top of the hand of a couple people. Kimbrel is pretty wild at some points, but I would say Kimbrel would probably be a good choice. I mean, the dude, the way he stands, I wouldn't want to face him. Kimbrel, or Doolittle is his first reliever. Second off, this dude's straight nasty too. But he has been struggling a lot. But who wants to face a ball going 104 miles an hour? I mean, get out of here. The dude's nasty. Cuban Missile says it all. The dude's nasty. I wouldn't want to face him for sure. So I don't have a problem with him putting him in as a top 2 reliever at all. Not one problem at all. Once again, I really, really like the backs of these cards. Unfortunately, I was kind of thinking about this would be an awesome set to send off and get them all graded and then display them in graded, but the fronts just, there's not a lot going on. They're good. They are good pictures. It's a cool design. The 220 up here. I do like the pictures, but I just wish they would have put something a little more flashy on the front, just like they did on the back. But I can't complain. It only cost 20-something bucks. It was, like I said, it was very limited sales. It was for a short period of time, and we happened to get a hold of it. To start off the diamond, starting with catchers, Yadier Molina. I would have to agree, for sure. Yadier Molina is a beast. His quote for Yadi is the leader you want in charge of your staff. I mean, the dude is probably one of the greatest catchers I've seen in my era recently. Ivan Rodriguez was a great catcher right here back. He's comparable. I mean, he's a gamer. He's a leader. He's not afraid to tell somebody how it is. Everybody likes him. Everybody gets along with him, and he calls a good game. I mean, he is a great catcher. So I would in the game right now, I definitely agree. Yadi Molina is my catcher for sure. We got first baseman up next, Freddie Freeman. Freeman's a good player. Love Freddie Freeman. Freddie for his hugs and long conversations at first base. Oh, and he rakes everything. The dude does rake. Has career stats right here: 290, 241 doubles, over 1,000 hits. I mean, he's averaging over a hit a game. Can't complain with that. 27 wins above replacement or WAR. 166 home runs. Can't complain. The dude's pretty good at first. So, in the current game, I would not mind him being on the team at all. Second base, once again, solid choice. Absolutely agree. Javier Baez is probably, in my opinion, the funnest person to watch, period. I mean, the dude's electric. I mean, are you kidding with all the tag? I mean, just the tags he makes is out of this world. It's ridiculous. The dude makes tags and he's already congratulating the catcher before he makes the tags. It's ridiculous. Totally agree. Second baseman, Baez is there. His quote, "Nobody drips more than this guy and nobody has more fun." Totally agree. The dude's electric. My opinion, better than Chris Bryant. I said it here. The dude's stuff's going to be worth more than Chris Bryant. I said it here. The dude's electric and a stud. And is going to do nothing but get better. Shortstop. We have, in a Dodgers uni, Manny Machado. Will be the first player to win a Gold Glove at 2 premier positions. I would say, in my opinion, it's a good choice, but for shortstops, I don't know. I have a hard time going against Lindor. I really do. Francisco Lindor is an awesome player. Machado is an awesome player. I mean, both of them are good choices, so I can't blame him for taking Machado. Machado's electric. Lindor's electric. In my personal opinion, I honestly think I would have went Lindor. Machado is a great player, though. I'm not saying he's not a great player, because he is a great player. He just hit a he hit the go-ahead runs in today, and Dodgers just clinched. So, I mean, that's what they paid. I really wish the Diamondbacks would have picked him up, and it would have been a different story for the Diamondbacks. For those of you that don't know, I am a Diamondbacks fan. My son is obviously a Rangers fan. We live in Texas. Rangers are a lot more affordable. Well, they're both affordable, but Rangers, I don't know. I went one direction. We went a direction to PC Rangers, so we've been picking Rangers stuff up. But I really wish the Diamondbacks would have got this guy, and it would have made a world of difference in how the season ended. I think the Diamondbacks stay in first place with this guy. Instead, they missed the playoffs. Third base, Nolan Arenado. Totally agree. 100%. The dude's a beast. Rockies clinched the playoff berth. Him and Story, third and short. I mean, I don't know that you have a better combination. Tell me you have a better combination than Nolan Arenado and Trevor Story, third and short on a team. I guess you could go Turner, Machado, Dodgers, but nah, I'm going Story and Arenado. Just don't hit it to third, you're out, period. The dude he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's going to be one of the greatest third bases to ever play the game, period. So I totally agree with this. 100%. Awesome pick, Bryce. Awesome pick. Then we're going to go to the outfield. First off in the outfield, Mookie Betts. Mookie. The real five-tool player, as Bryce would put it. 100% agree. Top 2 player in the game. You can't even touch his autos. They're so expensive. Mookie Betts, great player, great team. The dude's fun to watch, performs every day. If there's one guy in your lineup that you think that, hey, I need somebody to get a hit, it's this guy. And he's a small dude, plays with passion, hits the ball hard, swings hard, ridiculous. Awesome pick, Bryce. Awesome pick. Next guy is also, yeah, I mean, he needs no introduction. He's probably the greatest player we'll see. I mean, in our generation, watching right now, I'm 30 years old. Greatest player that we'll ever see. Period. The dude's a stud. Absolutely. Yeah, Bryce Harper says so too. Stud, no other words. The dude is just unbelievable. That's why his stuff sells so, I mean, rightfully so. The dude is probably one of the greatest baseball players we'll ever see. And it's pretty cool that Albert Pujols on the same team, who, in my opinion, his stuff sells good, but that Albert Pujols is a beast, too. But for outfielder, definitely agree with this. Awesome choice, Mike Trout. Here comes my I think, I don't know about this guy. Marcell Ozuna is his choice for his third outfielder. I watched them do kind of a little bit of a video on this. They talked about him, said he had a cannon. This dude does not have a cannon right now. I mean, all you got to do is watch him throw the ball. It's almost, I'd have to see videos of him before, but right now, this dude, he does not have a cannon. Watch out, he doesn't miss a barrel. And, I mean, Recently, he's been awesome. But he's kind of overall, I'd say he's definitely been a disappointment for the Cardinals this year. I'd stick Christian Yelich in the outfield way before I stick this guy in the outfield. Still, it's his pick. Got to respect that. He's going off of what he sees and what he likes. I'm just telling you, I would have probably stuck Christian Yelich out in the outfield. And then we have DH. JD Martinez, definitely agree. JD Martinez was a beast. I wish he was still a Diamondback, but Diamondbacks can't afford a guy like this because this guy's really good. And my dad, shout out, Beantown62. You need to change your YouTube name to Beantown62 so you can actually be saying Beantown62 and your YouTube name is actually that and not Jim Roach. But shout out. He's a Red Sox fan. He's from that area. Red Sox his whole life. He didn't believe me that JD Martinez would pan out. The dude's a beast. JD Martinez. Foul pole to foul pole, power every direction. 285 average. He's peaking right now. Boston loves him. They wouldn't be where they're at right now without this guy. But I do still think Mookie gets MVP, in my opinion. I think Mookie's going to win MVP. 340 plus batting average for Mookie this year. This guy is an absolute raker, though. Absolute raker. And you'll see it in the postseason. They're going to go to the playoffs. Next subset to this is best hair in baseball. And it starts off with Andrew Benintendi of the Red Sox. And also this has a Brock Holt quote. It says, it's Benintendi, and it's not even close. He wins. It's him on best hair in the clubhouse for the Red Sox. Brock Holt, the Brock star, says it's not even close. Benintendi has the best hair in the Red Sox clubhouse. He's also a good player, and he's going to do nothing but get better and better. So that's cool. These are just best hair, literally. That's all this is. Next up is Jacob deGrom, which looks like this now because he doesn't have the hair. But yeah, that's cool. Jacob deGrom. What's this say? Oh, Jacob's Crum. You'll hear hippie or get a haircut. I like it. I think it's funny. This dude's going to win Cy Young this year for the NL. 10-9 record. Next up, we have Derek Rodriguez, which is funny. This is actually really funny because this is Ivan Rodriguez's son, who is actually right there. And they put the RC logo, which is hilarious because this really means nothing. This is a subset that he created, but TOPPS went out of the way and put the RC logo, which is awesome. So, yeah. Maybe this card will be worth something one day when this guy blows up. Gotta get my hair to flow like that. Derek Rodriguez. Reaction to seeing Aquaman trailer. Oh, okay. So kind of cool. I think it's awesome that they actually put the RC logo on this. That's kind of crazy because this is now in order to have every rookie card this guy has, you got to get this set. And it was only produced very little. Next up, we have the guy that I wish the Diamondbacks would have never got rid of for stinking Shelby Miller. Dansby Swanson, Atlanta Braves. I guess he's got all right hair. I mean, oh, Bryce Harper's hitting actually right now. I really don't too much. I wear headbands here and there. I wash it a couple times a week. That's about it. Are you freaking kidding me? You only wash your hair a couple times a week? You play as hard as you do and you only wash your hair a couple times a week? That's crazy. I've always heard that you're not supposed to wash your hair every day, but I work for a living. If I don't wash my hair, you can tell I didn't wash my hair. So I don't know how you can only wash your hair a couple times a week. That's crazy to me. Once again, another cool card. Dansby Swanson, good hair, I guess. Next guy up. Another guy on Bryce's team who definitely has the coolest, one of the coolest hair beard combos. Definitely agree with this. Jason Worth. Man, this guy used to be so fun to watch. I thought about it, but I'm superstitious about it now. I'm getting his haircut. Yeah. Style, caveman. See, I just now noticed that. Style, caveman. That's cool. Look on the back of the card. 2018 Topps Company, all rights reserved. Cooperstown. That's weird. Why do I have Cooperstown collection on there? Jason Worth definitely has a good hair beard combo for sure. The next subset is, I think it's people in baseball that mean a lot to him, or legends or whatever. First off, we have King Griffey Jr. King Griffey Jr. and I have to read the back of the card to see what's going on here. I like they got the Topps hologram on the back again. Going back to back with Pops, yeah, that was definitely awesome. Bryce's favorite King Griffey Jr. moment. On September 14th, 1990, King Griffey Jr. and King Griffey Sr. made history by becoming the first father-son duo to hit back-to-back home runs in a game, doing so against the California Angels. I remember seeing highlights of that game. I was born in '88, so I can't say I watched it live, or I probably did, honestly. But I do remember that, and that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And King Griffey Jr., I mean, you can't go wrong with King Griffey Jr., are you kidding me? Next player, who's also one of my favorite players growing up. And me and my brother had an awesome little collection going. Well, actually, my brother did. And funny story is, back in the day when when relic cards and autographs were actually hard to get, my brother had a little collection, and we went to Phoenix. We're from Yuma, which is about 2.5 hours from Phoenix. Well, we went to Phoenix every so often and would go to a card shop there. And my brother took his collection, and I think there was 2 or 3 autographs. He had I remember a black diamond triple bat card that was numbered to 25. Had 3 pieces of a bat on a card of this guy. We were staying in a hotel. He had him in his back pocket and decided he was going to go for a swim in a hot tub with them in his back pocket. Yeah, didn't end so well. He was a little upset. Unfortunate. This guy is a beast. Just got in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations. Bryce's favorite chipper moment. 2003 NLDS, homer from each side of the plate. Awesome. Remember that. Game 4 of 2003 NLDS, Jones hit 2 homers in both the 5th and 8th inning, 1 from each side of the plate. The homers powered a 6-4 win to avoid elimination. Absolutely agree with this. Chipper Jones was awesome. Next up is Ron Harper, who is his dad. Ron Harper, let's learn a little bit about him. Ron Harper, Bryce Harper's father, is an iron worker in Las Vegas, Nevada. Bryce has often attributed his strong work ethic to the lessons he learned from watching his father grow up. I wanted to come out and I wanted to work hard because he worked hard. He did it for over 25 years. Bryce Harper on his father's influence. It's awesome that he put him in this. They won the home run derby. There's the picture of him this year. That was awesome in Washington. It's more than likely his last year in Washington, so that's a pretty awesome moment to share with him. I know they're pretty serious about getting the job done, and once it got done, it was game on, have fun after that. Harper in general is a gamer. Nobody plays the game as hard as this guy. And I will in the comments, if you think somebody plays the game harder than Bryce Harper, I dare you to comment. The dude is a gamer. Next up, we got Derek Jeter, who is also one of my favorite childhood players. Still looking to get an SP rookie of this guy. I want one graded, but they are expensive. What do we got here? There's a piece of a wrapper on there. Alright, so let's see what he says. Favorite Derek Jeter moment. Mr. November, captain does it again. 4 minutes after the clock struck midnight and November baseball was played for the first time ever, Derek Jeter homered into the right field seats. Bottom of the 10th inning, lift the Yankees to a 4-3 victory over Arizona in Game 4 of 2001 World Series. Fun fact about that. The Diamondbacks still won in 7 games in Arizona. We lived in Arizona. That's why I'm a Diamondbacks fan. This was the most awesome, probably still to this day, one of the best World Series I've ever seen. I mean, 7 games, bottom 9, 2 outs, came down to the wire. Rivera, best closer in baseball ever. Mariano Rivera's in the game. I mean, Luis Gonzalez gets the hit, Jay Bell scores. Are you kidding me? Diamondbacks win the World Series over the Yankees. Awesome choice, Bryce. Man, this video is getting long. Sorry, guys, for the long video. This is kind of a cool, unique thing, so hopefully you have time to actually watch to the end. Next up is Josh Gibson. Bryce Harper on Josh Gibson. As a catcher growing up and seeing old pictures and videos of him and his forearms, it made me think he was one of the greatest catchers of all time. Okay, cool. I honestly don't know much about Josh Gibson. I do know of him. I don't know much of him, but that's kind of cool. And we're gonna go quick through these last ones. These are his. Let me make sure they're in the right order. These are what's this subset? Look good, feel good, play good. So we're gonna do these back in the order. Look good, feel, what was it? Look good, feel good, play good. Look good, feel good, play good. So look good, feel good, play good. So we got 2 of each here. So to start it off with as a look good moment. This is his look good, feel good, play good. We have him in a pretty awesome suit, honestly. I mean, that's killer. That's a pretty awesome picture. I'm going to give it here. You can look at it for a second. It talks about his barber. He's partnered with a blind barber. The dude has a blind barber. Are you kidding me? I'm not even making this up. The dude has a blind barber. I didn't even know that. Awesome. He does take care of his hair, for sure. Here's another look good moment. Definitely styling some casual wear. And he definitely takes care of his hair, that's for sure. It says basically the same thing. So we'll just go to the next one. Once again, these are really cool pictures, and it's a really cool set. I wish Topps would have done something different so that these would look good in a graded, in a slab display, because he is the first player to ever have his own set. The first player to ever do it. He's going to be the highest played baseball player. This is a feel-good moment. Let's see what it says about that. Bryce has always held the mantra of look good, feel good, play good. His style and hair almost. Oh, wow, it actually says the same thing. Cool. So this is going to make this easy. It's just a photo of him at a moment in his career that he felt good. Next one is definitely a feel-good moment. This is a photo of him at the Home Run Derby this year. Awesome photo. Shows his passion. It meant a freaking lot to him. Awesome picture. Same thing. Like I said, this is a review of this thing. We picked one up, luckily. I don't know if you can still get them or not. I doubt it, honestly. Play good. This is a picture of him in the Home Run Derby. Cool picture. It is a cool picture. Overall, I think Topps and him, they did an awesome job on this. This is just one of those things that's going to stick with us for long. My son's kids one day will have it. It ain't going nowhere because this dude's a beast. One of the funnest players to watch, period. This is the final card of the set. Play good, Bryce Harper. Another awesome picture. Overall, Like I said, I wish they would have done a little more flashy on the front. The back is freaking sweet. They did a good job. The purpose of it was just showing off, moments in baseball that he appreciates, team that he likes, players he likes, moments that meant a lot to him. What more can you ask for? It is Bryce Harper, 220, second to none. He's the first player to ever do this. If you can buy this. Straight up. Add it to your collection. No brainer. Get it. I strongly suggest it because you're going to get to a point where you're never going to get this again. You're never going to see them available. That's it from Sports Card Kid's dad. Sports Card Kid still isn't home. I'm doing this video. Me and our Ranger cards in the backgrounds would like to say peace out, and we'll see you in the next video. We're close to the 50 sub giveaway. Let's get a few more subs, and hope you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy the last weekend of baseball. National League has still got a lot to decide. Should be awesome tomorrow. Peace out, and we'll catch you in the next video.